update from the CDC. The CDC group endorses adding COVID shots to recommended vaccine schedule. The unanimous recommendation to add the vaccine to the annual schedule does not mandate the shots or preclude unvaccinated kids from attending school. So again, Tucker Carlson did this big segment on Fox News. Everyone's freaking the fuck out. I don't know why. Now again, I disagree with this move. It should be mandatory. Now again, according to all the rules and the laws and regulations, the CDC doesn't have authority to do that. I understand that. But it should be mandatory. Local governments have the authority to whether or not they want to mandate it. It should be. It should be. It should be mandatory. I'm sorry. You should fucking get vaccinated. And this goes for adults too. I don't care about your fucking freedom. I don't care about your fucking liberty. Go fuck yourself. My freedom to go outside and not get fucking sick and die overrides your freedom to be a stupid motherfucking selfish dumbass. I say, if you want to leave the house, right, everyone who's unvaccinated should have ankle monitors, and if they want to leave the house or take their ankle monitor off, my opinion, they should get vaccinated. Now again, if you want to live your life at home, that's fine. It's all good. I support free grocery delivery. I support pharmaceutical delivery. I support, rent relief. That's all good. If you want to be unvaccinated and live at home and not participate in society, that's great. But if you want to go outside and go around the rest of us, you should be vaccinated. That's just how I feel. I'm sorry. Go fuck yourself if you disagree. Now again, I just covered a story where there are people that are charged with felony child abuse for wearing a mask in front of kids. Felony child abuse, scaring a kid at daycare, felony child abuse. But not getting your kid vaccinated against a deadly virus, that's not felony child abuse. I'm sorry to bring that story back up. I'm sorry. But I mean, come on now. There's motherfuckers out there that are getting polio in New York because their parents didn't vaccinate them against polio. I'm telling y'all, man, this is some crazy fucked up shit. Okay, anyway, sidebar, done. An advisory committee to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention voted Thursday in favor of adding the COVID vaccine to the recommended immunization schedule for children and adults. Children 6 months and older, as well as adults, should get the COVID vaccine plus boosters when they are eligible, the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices said in a unanimous vote. The CDC's advisory committee meets every year to review the vaccination schedule and make updates. The schedule is meant to help guide doctors in determining when to administer a number of important vaccinations, particularly for children, including vaccinations for polio, measles, whooping cough, and tetanus. God, those fucking shots, man. Y'all ever got a tetanus shot? Fuck. Ooh. The decision to officially add COVID vaccinations to the schedule now goes to the CDC. The agency is expected to sign off on the recommendation, but it is not required to do so. The recommended immunization schedule is not a vaccine mandate. States and local jurisdictions make their own rules about whether vaccines are required for school attendance. Moving COVID-19 to the recommended, this is a quote, moving COVID-19 to the recommended immunization schedule does not impact what vaccines are required for school entrance. I gotta fucking blow my nose again. I'm sorry, y'all. For being gross today. It's allergy season for me. I'm fucked up. Holy shit, fuck. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Alright. Where was I? Local control matters, and we honor the decision around the school entrance for vaccine rests where it did before, which is the state level, the county level, and the municipal level, if it exists at all. This discussion does not change that. So anyway, again, all the crybaby bullshit motherfucker, TV motherfuckers, the CDC is gonna mandate your kids gonna. Now they should. I wish that they could, and local governments should mandate them. They should, absolutely. This anti-medicine culture that's going on, man. And you know what I really hate? I'm gonna rant and rave here about this. This brand, this strand or strain of vax, anti-medicine shit. Right? You can be skeptical of companies, right? Like big pharmaceutical companies. I hate Pfizer. I hate Moderna. That has no fucking impact on whether or not the product is effective. It doesn't have an impact. The scientists, now again, a lot of the vaccines, a lot of the information that led to especially the RNA vaccines, right, is public. It's public information that's been studied for decades. Publicly funded. And then, again, our society, the way our society works, because capitalism is an evil, fucked up system, is we take publicly funded research and then private companies buy the research, they put a patent on it, and then they can sell it for whatever they want. In this instance, these companies took publicly funded research, right? And then, of course, Operation Warp Speed accelerated the funding to, make it specifically COVID. They bought the patent rights. Then they got contracted by the federal government so that they could, choose whatever price per dose, and then the government would buy them from these companies instead of the government just buying the patent for them. That was the big problem with the patents, right? So again, we can hate these big pharmaceutical companies, but I don't like the companies that produce insulin. Does that mean insulin is bad? Does that mean diabetic patients shouldn't get insulin? I mean, again, this world that we live in where people conflate critique with big pharmaceutical companies with this fucking oh, the vaccine ain't work because the company's bad. Like, what? I'm sorry. Now again, we can be skeptical, but we shouldn't be stupid. Being skeptical is not an excuse to be a fucking moron, right? You can't go out there and say, I'm just skeptical of these things without doing the fucking research. Part of being skeptical is that you do research and you try to get a grand opinion of things. You can't just say, I'm a skeptic, and then that's it. And then you don't do any research and you don't go forward with the topic at all. That's not skepticism. That's just you're a fucking moron. Skepticism is you look into the topic, you look at all the available information, and you make a decision based on the facts. And if you were to do that, you would understand these companies are the problem, but not the actual medicine itself. Now, again, we can apply this to most other kinds of medicines, right? But again, this prayer circle, fucking holistic shit, I'm sorry, it's garbage. It's garbage. Now, again, are there natural medicines and natural remedies and stuff that are effective that pharmaceutical companies don't want to patent because they're not profitable? Absolutely, right? But again, shunning all of modern medicine because you don't like a couple of pharmaceutical companies is fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. I'm sorry, man. So again, this shit should be mandatory. Anyone crying about it and trying to lobby their local government to make it so it's not mandatory is a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. So just throwing that out there. Boom. So get triggered, shut the fuck up, and go cry to your mommy about it. I don't care.